Good day! This is Teacher Rowan. I'll be your guide in exploring Google Apps for education, for teaching and learning. In Google for Education, teachers can connect and collaborate easily while staying on task. It gives teachers the freedom to spend more time personalizing the learning experience and less time managing it. Students can learn essential skills such as 21st century problem solving, which they can use it in their future careers. As such, the accessibility features will also help and assist every learner to do their best work. Google offers different useful applications that we can use to connect education to technology. This will help our teachers as a 21st century educators to innovate and find ways on how to make teaching and learning more exciting, engaging, effective, and flexible to the demands of the society. Let's re-explore the education experience by discovering new angles to create, collaborate, and communicate as one. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Ang pagkatuto, huwag gawing komplikado. Sulong edukalidad.
Good day, everyone! I am Sir Robbie, and together, we will learn the word of the future, robotics. Did you know that here in Educational Technology Unit, robotics is a priority to make every Filipino learners and teachers competent and meet the demands of the future global scene? Wherein teachers, students, and parents who wanted to learn robotics is just a click away for free. Robotics is an interdisciplinary field which integrates computer science and engineering. It involves design, construction, operation, and use of robots to assist human activities. Are you ready for this transformation? Soon in ICT's Educational Technology Unit. Come and join us and love the future para sa bata, para sa bayan, at para sa guro. Sulong edukalidad.
Magandang araw, Sir Wilbur po, at your service. Narito ang ETUlay upang gabayan ka sa inyong pag-aaral upang lubos na maunawaan ang iba't ibang paksa o subject. Ang ETUlay ay isang free online tutorial class na pinangungunahan ng ICT's Educational Technology Unit sa pamumuno ni Undersecretary Elaine Del B. Pascua. Ang programang ito ay hindi lamang para sa mga bata, kundi ito rin ay magsisilbing gabay sa mga magulang at mga guro kung paano nila ituturo o gagabayan sa bawat asignatura ang kanilang mga anak o mga estudyante. Sa kasalukuyan, ang self-learning module mula sa rehiyon ng Calabarzon at kilala sa tawag na Pivot ang ginagamit sa ating ETUlay online class. Kaya ano pang hinihintay ninyo? Ihanda na ang inyong mga ballpen o lapis, papel o kwaderno at samahan kaming itulay ang pagkatuto para sa bawat batang Pilipino. Sama-sama tayong magtutulungan para malampasan ang mga hamon sa panahong ito. Halina't matuto kasama ang inyong online tutor sa oras na ito.
Yan. Okay, so good morning everybody. Good morning students, good morning teachers, and good morning DepEd. Okay, so my name is Carol Santos and I'll be your tutor for Fundamentals of Accountancy, Business and Management 1, specifically for the topic Accounting Concepts and Principles. Okay, so before we begin, okay, sige nga, let me see if you can hear me clearly. You comment 1 if you can hear me. Okay, so umpisahan na natin. Okay? Next slide, please. Okay, so our objective for today is at the end of the session, okay, you will be able to explain the varied accounting concepts and principles. And of course, you can solve exercises on accounting principles as applied in various cases. Okay, umpisa na natin. Rules. Okay, know the rules. Okay, not a single person in the world, okay, live without following some rules. Okay, we are subjected to rules our lives. Okay, all our lives. Okay, so hindi lamang walang taong nabubuhay na hindi sumusunod sa rules. In fact, even inside our house, okay, meron tayong mga house rules. Merong binibigay na mga rules si nanay o kaya si tatay. Okay? Pwede bang magbigay kayo ng mga halimbawa kung ano ang mga rules na ibinibigay sa atin sa loob ng bahay? Okay, sige, comment down your answers. Okay, so di ba meron tayong si nanay sasabihin, bawal umuwi ng gabi. Okay? Pagkatapos kumain ay maghugas ng plato. Okay? Maglinis ng bahay, magligpit ng higaan. Okay? Yan ay mga simpleng bagay na ibinibigay sa atin ng ating mga magulang na hindi natin dapat pabayaan or hindi dapat natin dapat lamang natin siyang sinusunod. Okay, paglabas mo ng house, paglabas mo pa lang ng pintuan, okay? Sa ating community, okay, meron na rin tayong mga rules na sinusunod. Okay, so comment niyo ulit kung ano ang mga rules na ating fina-follow sa ating pamayanan or sa ating community. Okay, so di ba paglabas mo ng house, merong sinasabi na bawal magtapon ng basura. Okay? Bawal magkalat or bawal pakawalan ang aso or itali mo ang aso mo. Or meron tayong tinatawag din na tapat mo, linis mo. Okay? So yan din yung mga rules natin sa community. Ngayon, during the pandemic, meron din tayong mga rules. Okay, di ba? Kailangan paglabas mo ng bahay, ikaw ay naka-face mask. Ikaw ay naka-face shield. Okay, may social distancing. Okay, yan ay mga rules na dapat nating sinusunod. Ngayon, pagdating sa ating paaralan, meron din tayong mga rules na dapat i-follow. Okay, halimbawa, no loitering. Okay, no cellphone. Okay, meron tayong mga rules na English only speaking zone. Okay? So, yan yung mga no littering. Okay? Bawal din magkalat. So, yan yung mga rules na dapat nating fina-follow sa classroom. Okay? Ngayon, lumayo-layo tayo. Gusto nating mamasyal. Okay? Lalayo tayo sa ating bahay, sa ating school, especially during weekend. Okay? Makakakita tayo ng mga policemen. Okay? Sa paligid. Okay? Naninita. Okay? Sa traffic. Diba? Merong stop. May go. No left turn. Okay? No U-turn. Okay? Bawal tumawid. Nakakamatay. Okay? So, yan ay mga rules lamang na dapat nating fina-follow. Okay? Did you know that? Okay, did you know that accounting is not an exemption? Okay? Meron din siyang mga rules na fina-follow. Okay? Meron siyang mga rules na fina-follow. Okay? So, simulan natin kung ano-ano ba yung mga rules na yan sa pag-aaral ng accounting. Okay? So, meron tayong generally accepted accounting principles. Okay? Ano ba yung GAAP na yan na tinatawag natin sa accounting? Palaging naririnig yan. Okay? GAAP, GAAP, GAAP. Okay, ano ba yan? So, ito ay broad and general statements or rules and procedures that serve as guides in the practice of accounting. Okay, so may rules din, di ba? Na dapat daw, okay, sinusunod sa pagpapractice ng accounting. Ano pa? Ano pa ba yung mga gaap na yan? Okay, so these are measurement techniques and standards used in the presentation and preparation of financial statements. Okay, so sa paggawa, bago ka gumawa, okay, transactions pa lang, journalizing pa lang ng transactions, may rules na tayo. Okay, sa paggawa, sa pagre-record, may rules. Okay, sa paggawa, pagsa-summarize ay may rules. Sa preparation of financial statements ay meron na rin rules na tinatawag. Bakit ba? Bakit ba ang kailangan nating sundin na tong mga rules na to? Because, okay, it's important because it enhances the consistency and comparability of a company's financial statements. So can you see that word? Consistency and comparability. Hindi tayo pwede gumawa ng report na mema lang, pwede na yan. Okay na yan. Nagmamadali ako eh. Hindi pwedeng ganon. Kasi hindi maiintindihan ng mga potential users, okay, itong mga reports na to. Okay, ano ba kasi yung mga financial reports na yan or financial statements? Yan ay magpapakita ng performance ng inyong kumpanya or ng inyong business. Makikita dyan kung gaano nakadami ang inyong asset. Okay, makikita dyan kung magkano ang inyong income, magkano ang expenses. Okay, so yan yung mga bagay na kinakailangan na ng users. Okay, yan ang dapat din natin ipakita. Dapat pare-pareho yan. Okay, let me see if you understand yung aking naituro na kanina. Okay, my first question is, what is the meaning of GAAP? Okay? Okay, so sige. Keep on coming. Okay, so ang meaning ng GAAP ay generally accepted accounting principles. Okay, my next question. Why is GAAP important? Okay, not necessarily sentence form, pwedeng pa isa-isa para mas mabilis. Okay, GAAP is important because it consists, okay, of accounting principles, standards, rules, and guidelines, okay, that companies follow to achieve consistency and comparability in their financial statements. So that is the importance of GAAP. Dapat natin sinusunod para lahat ng financial statements, not only in the Philippines, but around the world, ay pare-pareho at madaling maintindihan. So kahit sinong tumingin dyan, kahit sinong magbasa niyan, maiintindihan. Kasi meron tayong standard na fina-follow. Okay? So aralin na natin kung ano ba yung mga accounting concepts and principles na yan. So these accounting concepts and principles serve as the foundation of accounting in order to avoid misunderstanding and enhance the understanding and usefulness of the financial statements. Okay? So first we have the entity concept. Okay, ano ba yan? So, entity concept regards the business enterprise as separate and distinct from its owners and from other business enterprise. So, anong ibig sabihin ba niyan? Example, si Attorney Gonzales, meron siyang law office. Meron din siyang review center. So, ang mga transactions ng law office ay different from the review center. Hindi siya pwedeng pagsamahin. Most especially, ang personal transaction or personal expenses ni Attorney Gonzales. Hindi natin yan pwedeng ipagsama-samahin. Bakit? Anong mangyayari? Kasi, okay, ang ating income ay maaapektuhan. Okay? So that is the reason. Okay, bababa ang ating income kasi dadami ang expenses. Okay. Next slide, please. Okay, next we have the periodicity concept. Okay. So the concept behind providing financial accounting information about the economic activities of an enterprise for a specified time period. Okay, ano bang ibig sabihin yan? Sa paggawa ng report, okay, usually, okay, for reporting purposes, 1 year is usually considered as one accounting period. Okay? 1 year, 1 year. Okay, bago tayo gumawa ng report. But there are times, lalo na yung statement of comprehensive income, usually ginagawa ito monthly para makita mo kung ano ang performance ng business mo sa paglipas ng mga buwan. Okay? Next, please. Okay, next we have the going concern concept. Okay, so this is a concept which assumes that the business enterprise will continue to operate indefinitely. Naman, sino ba namang owner, di ba, ang magtatayo ng negosyo at sasabihin na, ang business ko ay good for 6 months only. Good for one year only? Okay? Hindi ganon. Siyempre, once na nag-put up ka ng business, siyempre, pangmatagalan ang nasa sa isip mo. Kaya nga ang mga managers, pag nakikitang bumababa ang performance ng kanyang business, ay gumagawa ng paraan para ito ay maitaas muli. Okay? So, nakapagbigay ako ng 3. Tingnan natin kung natatandaan ninyo ang ating 3 pinag-aralan. Okay? So, identify the concept being referred to. Okay? So, first, this refers to the assumption that the business enterprise will continue to operate indefinitely. O, kasi sabi ko lang yan. Anong sagot? This refers to the assumption that the business enterprise will continue to operate indefinitely. Okay? Okay, so ang sagot dyan ay going concern. Okay, going concern. Laban lang. Okay, kapit lang. Okay, hanggang sa huli. Okay, next. Identify naman the concept violated. Okay, anong violate nitong scene na to? Okay, Mr. Gab Lara founded Gala Travel and Tours. He treated his residence and other personal assets as part of his business. So, anong violate niyang concept? Okay, let's see. Okay, the answer is entity concept. Okay, hiwalay ha, palagi, never pagsasamahin ang personal transactions, okay, at saka ang business transactions. Okay, sige. Moving forward, mag-aral tayo ulit ng iba pang concepts and principles. Okay, this time, objectivity. So, objectivity states that all business transactions that will be entered in the accounting records must be duly supported by verifiable evidence. Oo naman. Diba? Sa accounting, wala ditong hula-hula. Okay? Hindi pwedeng mag-record ng transaction na walang evidence. Okay? Ang tawag sa mga evidence na yan ay source documents or sometimes business documents or business papers. Example niyan, mga resibo, mga invoices, mga delivery receipts. Okay? Yan ay time cards, yes, pwede. Mga statement of accounts, pwede. Yan ay mga source documents. Evidence of transaction. So, kailangan lahat ng nire-record natin ay mayroong ebidensya. For example, payments must be supported by official receipts. Okay, bank deposits must be supported by deposit slips. Okay, next. Next we have the cost principles. Okay, cost principle, okay, means that all properties and services acquired by the business must be recorded at their original acquisition cost. Okay, for example, in 2016, the company was able to buy land amounting to 1.8 million. Okay, and then this year, 2021 na, yung amount or yung market value ng land na binili ay nasa, let's say, 3 million. Okay? Hindi yung 3 million ang ire-record mo, syempre. Ang ire-record mo ay yung kung magkano mo siya binili at cost, which is 1.8 million. Okay? Next, so that is cost principle. Moving forward, okay, accrual. Okay, we have accrual principle. States that income should be recognized at the time it is earned, regardless of when the payment is received. Okay, expenses should be recognized in the period when it is incurred, regardless of when the expenses are paid. Okay, anong ibig sabihin nito? Okay, for example, an advance payment of a customer for a staycation, wow, sana pwede na, no? Pwede na tayong magbakasyon. Okay, cannot be considered as income until the customer has checked in. Okay, nag-advance payment, halimbawa magkakaroon ng company outing. Ngayon, si manager nag-advance payment na doon sa resort, okay, na pupuntahan ninyo. On the part of the resort, okay, hindi pa siya pwedeng sabihin na income. Okay, kahit na advance payment yun. Okay, it becomes a liability on their part. Sa part naman ng business, okay, na nag-advance payment, hindi ito pwede pang gawing expense. Kasi hindi mo pa nakukonsume. Hindi mo pa siya nagagamit. It form part of the asset. Okay? Part pa rin siya ng asset. Okay? Kahit na inilabas mo na yung pera, nag-advance payment ka na, okay? Hindi pa rin siya pwedeng tawaging expense sa part ng business. Okay? Kasi ito ay nasa asset pa rin kasi hindi mo pa nagagamit. Okay. Next. Nakatatlo na tayo ulit. A total of 6 na. So, check naman natin. Dun sa tatlong huli, okay, na pinag-aralan natin, which is objectivity, cost principle, and accounting principle. I have here a case. Okay? All properties and services acquired by the business must be recorded at their original cost. Ano yan? All properties and services, okay, acquired by the business must be recorded at their cost, original cost. Okay, answer is cost principle. Diba? Sabi ko nga, kung magkano nyo siya na-acquire, original cost, or sometimes it is being called historical cost. Okay? Yun ang i-record nyo sa business. Okay, next. Okay? Identify again the principles violated. Okay? Lagay, agency agreed to an under-the-table transaction with Bait Company. This is for the quick process of its documents. Okay? So, lagay, agency, record this unsupported expense under the account title representation expense. Okay, so what is the principles violated? Okay, answer is objectivity. Okay, objectivity. The answer is objectivity. Okay, very good. So let's move forward. Moving on. Ayan, so meron na naman tayong panibagong concept here and principles. It is called matching principle. It states that expenses must be recognized in the same period as the related revenue. Revenues always come with expenses. Sabi nga nila, wala daw income na walang expenses. Nga naman, diba? Kahit na maliit na, kahit na ilang pirasong bond paper yan, okay? Yung ink ng mga printer nyo, expense din yan. Pero anong sinasabi dito? Dapat daw, same month, okay? Kung ang income na incur, let's say, ng March 2021, dapat yung expenses niya or na-incur na expenses because, for that income ay dapat, okay, mare-reflect din sa same month. For example, si salesman ay nakapag-benta ng mga laptop. Okay, so nakabenta siya, let's say, 30,000 peso. Okay, dapat yung commission niya yon, okay, ang month ay March. Okay, dapat ang commission niya for that sale ay sa March din, okay, sa March din, mare-reflect. Kasi anong mangyayari? Okay, pag nireflect mo yan sa ibang month, maaring yung month na yon ay liliit ang income because dadami ang expenses. Okay, so that is matching principles. Okay, next. Okay, we have materiality. Okay, materiality means that financial reporting is only concerned with information significant enough to affect decisions. An item is material if its omission could influence the economic decision of the users. So anong sinasabi nito? Okay? Yung mga importante ang dapat nating nire-record. Okay? Like for example, yung maliit na paper clip. Okay? So, pag nawala yan, okay, parang okay na lang. Okay, okay na lang. Hindi mo na siya hanapin. Nawala. Maliit na bagay eh. Okay? Like for example din, si calculator mo. Ang calculator form part of your office equipment. Pero, equipment yan. Pero hindi mo na naman siguro lalagyan yan ng depreciation, di ba? Kasi calculator. So, pag nasira yan, okay, automatic expense. Okay? Next. Consistency. Okay. So, it means that approaches used in reporting must be uniformly employed from period to period, okay, to allow comparison of results between time periods. So, any changes must be clearly explained. Okay, dapat consistent tayo, okay, sa pagre-record. For example, if the straight line method of depreciation is being used by the company, then the method should be uniformly used by the company in computing its annual depreciation. Kaya hindi tayo pwedeng paiba-iba ng procedure. Okay? Dapat kung ano yung nasimulan, okay, ganun din ang gagawin natin hanggang sa pag-generate ng financial statements. Okay? Do you have any question? Okay, let's move on. Let's see. Okay, let's identify the principles being referred to. Okay, so meron akong tatlong ibinigay sa inyo: matching principles, materiality, and consistency. Okay? So this is the case. This refers to the relative importance of an item or event. An item is considered significant if knowledge of it would influence prudent users of the financial statement. Okay? Okay, the answer is materiality. Okay, very good. Materiality. Okay, next. Again, identify the principles being referred to. Approaches used in reporting must be uniformly employed from period to period to allow comparisons of result between time period. Okay? Comment down your answers. Okay, the answer is consistency. Correct. Okay? So consistency. So I think that is the end of my lecture for today. I hope you learned something. Actually, itong mga concepts and principles na to ay marami. Hindi lang yung 9 na na-present ko, marami. Different books, iba-iba rin ang pangalan. Okay, iba-iba ang tawag nila, depende kung sino ang sumulat ng libro. And for my presentation, I have 3 books. Okay, gumamit ako ng 3 libro. Ayan na siya sa screen. One wrote by Flores Lauong and Anastasio and Veron. And of course, the last one is by Florendo. Okay, lahat ito ay Fundamentals of Accountancy Book and Management 1. Okay, so I think that's the end of my presentation. So thank you so much. If you have any comments and suggestions, okay, you can email DepEd. Okay, so ayan. So thank you so much, and I hope to see you again next week for another interesting topic for Accounting 1. Thank you so much.
Magandang araw, ako po si Sir Ariel, ang ALS lover ng Edtech Unit. Narito po ako para sa isang napakagandang balita at upang magpaalala na ang kinabukasan ay mas gaganda at uunlad kung ang lahat ay patuloy na mag-aaral. Sa edukasyon sa ating bansa, tiyak na walang maiiwanan sa pag-abot ng mga pangarap. Kaya naman ang Department of Education ICT's Educational Technology Unit at Alternative Learning System Task Force ay nagtutulungan sa pagkakaroon ng ALS Tech Empowerment Program upang maihatid ang excellent quality education sa ating mga ALS learner and teachers. To easily deliver the lessons from the modules and other references, we will provide tablet PC as part of the DepEd computerization program to all ALS teachers and orientation on the use of these packages. To deepen the pedagogical use of information and communications and technology in delivering instructions, there are training workshops on the use and curation of open educational resources or OER, Google and Microsoft productivity tools, creation of video lessons using PowerPoint presentations and KineMaster, and on ebook or e-magazine development. To create an avenue for remedial lessons that is open to all learners, teachers, and parents, we will have the ETUlay free online tutorial and mobile ETUlay, where we will visit remote schools to feature the best practices of our ALS teachers and learners. Sa mga out-of-school youth and adult, laging tatandaan na may pag-asa upang makapagpatuloy sa pag-aaral. may ALS para sa inyo. Ang edukasyon ay para sa lahat. Para sa bata, para sa bayan, para sa guro. Sulong Edukalidad.